coming into your living room. Got it. All right. And the mute got dropped down. So we got it all. We went up satellites into the living rooms. All of our friends on YouTube, welcome. And you can see on this chalkboard behind me, we have set goals, just kind of, again, something that reminds us about the new year in 2024. And like we talked about on the Friday Night Fitness Social, it's not just about setting the goal, but it's also about creating like your system or your plan to reach those goals. You know, imagine if you were, say, if you were a basketball player and you wanted to set a goal of making a slam dunk. Well, you couldn't just say, all right, well, that's what I'm going to do and expect to go out and do the slam dunk. You'd have to do exercises to help you jump. You'd have to work on holding on to the ball. You'd have to work on flying through the air. And you would have to create kind of like a plan on how you're going to maybe get from standing on the ground to doing a slam dunk. Not every goal is going to have the same thing. If you have a goal, you need to make a plan to help you achieve it. You know, Nick had a goal of getting stronger, and one of our plans was to work out every single month last year and to see if that consistency would help him to get stronger. And it did. It worked. And it should work. If you're consistent with your exercise, you'll find that it is going to work. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you better at moving around and doing the things you need to do. And it's also going to help you to feel really good. So let's have a sip of water. Let's get ready for our workout. It's a Friday workout for those of us on Zoom and for you on YouTube. Again, if you want to join us on Zoom, let us know and we can get you set up and you can join us with the live workout. Let's find out about our breathing motto and let's see who's going to do the breathing motto here.
Carrie, do you have anybody?
No, I don't have anybody.
What about YouTube?
Yeah.
Sophie and Carrie, how about you two? All right, I like it. What do you think, Ben?
I like this.
I like it too. All
Getting
right,
put
awesome.
on the spot.
So Sophie and Carrie,
Yeah.
they weren't sure who was going to do it, and now guess what? I think they're going to do it. So y'all, what do y'all figure out? How do y'all want to do it?
Can we put the words on the background?
Yeah, oh yeah. Let me bring them up.
You
Remember,
wanna do
everybody,
one
this is
and
our
two, Carrie?
special,
Yes.
it's our super special breathing motto. And if you are on the TruFit Adaptive Fitness app and you saw Brandon's dance moves and workout videos, you might have seen he did the breathing motto at the end of his workout. So, all right, go ahead and take it away. We got Carrie and Sophie, breathing motto.
Breathe in the good.
Breathe out the bad.
Breathe in the happy.
Breathe out the sad.
Breathe out your best.
Breathe out the worst.
Breathe in your power.
So you can reach your goals first in 2024.
Good job. Excellent job. Sophie and Carrie, they didn't know they were going to be doing that. They got put on the spot and they did a great job. And again, also helping us out with co-hosting today. So I love that. I love the help. I couldn't do this without my co-hosts helping me out. It would be too tough. There'd be so many buttons to be clicking and so many things to do that I could make a mistake. And I don't have to worry about that when I got my friends here helping me out. So let me see. There's our background that we had up there a minute ago. Again, the set goals, like Sophie said, reaching those goals first. If you have a goal, I want you to think about your goal and I want you to think about going for your goal. Even if you maybe have other things going on, I want you to think about yourself. Well, sometimes people don't say that, but I want you to think about yourself and I want you to think about achieving your goals first. Put your goals, make your priorities. You know, a lot of people in our workout, they put other people first all the time sometimes. And what can happen like that is you're doing a good thing and you're working as a community, but your goals might not be getting achieved. And you might be thinking, well, that's okay. And it might be, but it also could be something that if you put your goals first, you can work towards your goals and then you can still help the community. You can help other people achieve their goals. You can be thoughtful, but you got to be thoughtful about the things that you want to achieve too. Because I know a lot of people who help other people to reach their goals, but they don't actually reach their goals. And then that can sometimes get frustrating. So let's go out and we're going to spell out goals as our first exercise. So we'll do that with our head and neck. And we're not going to do it in this kind of funky cursive. I don't even know about that. But let's do the traditional capital letters GOALS. And we're going to spell them out. Let's go each direction. So we'll do the G and then we'll reverse the GOAL, all that. So here we go. Let's get 3, 2, 1. And starting up here with the letter G, we're going to bring it all the way around. Oh, I forgot to plug in my microphone. I just saw that as I was moving my head around. Let's get this plugged in. Ooh, that snuck by us. There we go. There we go. There we go. Switched over. All right, so now let's go for the letter G. I'm going to start up here. I'm going to go all the way around the top, all the way down to the side, all the way across the bottom, over here. It's almost a circle, and then we just go across the middle. All right, let's go ahead and reverse it. Let's bring the G down, bring it all the way around, all the way up, all the way back up again. And what couldn't be easier than we got the letter O's next. So it's basically like just the full G. So here we go. So let's make the letter O. Going all the way around that way. And then I'm going to bring it all the way around this way. We'll go both directions with each letter. All right, the letter A. So we're going to start down at the bottom corner, go up like you're looking at a pyramid, and then bring it down like you're looking back down at the ground. Then we got to go up to the middle and then just go across. Now reverse it, going back across. I'm going to go down to the ground, up to the top of the pyramid, and back down to the ground on this side. The letter L, not too tough. We're just going down and over, and then over and up. And then the last one of my favorites, is the letter S. So this one's going to get curvy, and we're going to go all the way around here, go around that curve, come across the middle, go back down, go around the bottom, and then back over to this way. And then let's reverse it, coming across the bottom, bringing it up over here, going across the middle, bringing it up this way, and across the top. Nice job. And you might be able to see, I'm not sure, but you might be able to see that I'm kind of using my eyes. I'm using my thoughts in my eyes to kind of move myself around. And sometimes when you're moving your head and neck around, if you're able to use that vision and kind of use your imagination, and it's going to help you, you'll feel your neck moving around, and you might not even really have to be thinking about it a whole lot. All right, let's go ahead and let's do some classics. So let's go side to side, up and down, and then we're going to do the giraffe heads, of course. All right, so let's go side to side. Let's do 10. And let's just go at a nice, easy pace. Maybe, 1 second on one side, just moving it right side, left side. Not too fast, not too slow, just with a good tempo. Let's go for 2 more of these. 1 and 2. Now let's go ahead and go down and up. So we're going to bring our, kind of tucking our chin down. But remember, it's not as much of a chin tuck as it is a head tilt. They're 2 different things. All right, let's go. We're going down and then up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's go ahead. We already did a couple other ones. Ooh, a big cat just came in my garden. Let's go ahead and do the giraffe neck and do the turtleneck. So let's go ahead and start off with the giraffe neck. Bring your neck out, and then let's bring it in. Let's hold it in for 3, 2, 1. Let's go back out, holding it out, and then bringing it in for 3, 2, 1. Going back out, bringing that neck out away from our shoulders, and then bringing it back. 3, 2, 1. Let's go back out again, reaching out and bringing it back. And you can see I'm checking my posture. 3, 2, 1. Let's go one more time, reaching out, giraffe neck, and then turtleneck, holding it back in. Also sound like a robot when I did that, huh? 3, 2, 1. That's a beautiful cat. I got a neat, it's like a golden cat with all fluffy tail, very fluffy, kind of gold. Looks like Garfield. Anybody remember Garfield? Garfield the cat? A cat that reminds me of Garfield. It just came into the garden. It's exploring around, probably looking for Coco. All right, let's do the ear lift too, and then we'll kind of keep moving around. There's Garfield again. All right, let's go ahead and bring that ear up. And then with this one, I'm going to let my arms kind of relax, or maybe even bring that trapezius now, start pushing down. And I'm going to go up with the ear and down with the shoulder, and I'm going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back into the middle, kind of relax for a second, and then I'm going to go to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in the middle. Let's do each side one more time. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back in the middle. And we got one more on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Everybody remember the ear lift in the turtle neck. Those are the reason we always try to do those is because there are like technology busters. When you think about the technology, our neck is compressed, it's down. Sometimes we're kind of rolled over like this in the shoulders and the neck. And so these exercises, the reason we do these is because of the technology being a part of our lives. You know, we all use technology now. And that's what requires us to then create a balance, to create the exercises that are going to take our neck from being compressed and get it lengthened, you know, get your neck to elongate and to be tall. And that's going to help with everything right here, just being good and feeling good. And again, I think we did 10 neck exercises the other day, 10 different moves with the neck. It wasn't, and we talked about, we didn't even know how many there were. What would Nick? Well, Nick had a question earlier. We didn't know the answer to it. Remember, when you don't know the answer to something, what are you going to do? What do? You do the trapezius lift. Everybody knows that. Well, you could do the trapezius lift, and we can hold it. We can do the trapezius lift, and we can do a circle, right? We can do one side trapezius lift, and then just keep that other side steady. And that takes some thought. It takes a lot of thought just to get one side going. Nick, how many things do you think we could do with the trapezius? Again, I don't know. There's so many. It's such an important muscle. Let's try that again. Let's try a double lift. Let's do a couple of those. And then let's do a lift hold. Let's hold it up. Remember the other day on Wednesday, we took our trapezius from not feeling it at all to really getting it fired up. Let's do some circles. Going backwards with it. Ooh, so I'm taking my arms, going forwards, up, back, and then down. And when you go a little faster, you know, it doesn't feel as pronounced, but you're getting it. Don't worry. I can see everybody. You're getting it. Keep it going forward. Back. Let's go with the one up and then just the one. Really focus. Let's do 5 on the right and 5 on the left. Was that 3? Maybe 4. And then 5. Let's switch over to the other side. 1. And let that arm just hang out. You're not using your arm. You're using your trapezius. You're going to use this muscle, really only muscle that you're going to be getting up in there to fire up and bring that arm up. Nice. Now let's try the reciprocating or the alternating. So 1 up, 1 down. And we're just going to go 1 up, 1 down. Ooh, and this takes some thought. Let's go for 10 of these. There's 4, 5. Oh, you got to think. You got to concentrate on this one. 6, 7, 8, 9. I like it. 10. Ooh, now again, I can feel my trapezius way more than just 2 minutes ago. Let's keep going with the back. Let's do Carrie's bear hug. Let's give Carrie a big hug. Wish her all the best. And remember, next week we'll have just Karen and Ben doing the co-host. Carrie's going to be taking care of her leg. And Carrie, we're going to give you a big bear hug. So we're going to bring those elbows back. Got my elbows, they're behind my back. This would be kind of to the side. This would be in front. And this would be in the back. So if you can, bring them back. And then let's go across our chest. I got my right arm on top, my left arm on the bottom. And then I'm going to do a side-to-side kind of wiggle for my upper body. And then let's go back again. So we're going to go back. We're going to stretch our pecs, our chest, come across. And then again, do a little side-to-side wiggle. Nice. Good job, everybody. Let's go. We're going to go for 5 of these. We're bringing it back. Hold the stretch back. And then going across the top. Again, another side to side, just kind of moving. Looks like I'm doing 4. You can do 4. You can do 2. Bringing it back Gonna switch out those arms a little bit there. There we go, going side to side. Give a good squeeze. And 4. Let's go one more of these, bringing it back. Hold it back, hold the stretch. 3, 2, 1, and a hug. There you go. Give a big hug. Little baby Sophia, she's really into hugs right now. So if you run into her, if you see her, she might run up to you and give you a hug. She loves giving hugs. She loves it when people give her hugs back. And it's just the cutest thing ever. Let's have a sip of water. Let's keep this workout going, but we want to make sure we're staying hydrated. And again, I got my invisible cup. Pretty neat with the green screen. Pretty neat. All right. So we got our neck moving around. We got our trapezius is kind of moving around. And now let's go ahead. Let's get into the kind of the shoulders and the chest and the deltoids and that whole region. And let's go ahead and let's do something maybe a little bit different from before. And let's think about, we're going to try to have our arms kind of at a 90 degree angle right in here. And this is, we're going to work on the abduction, adduction. So this is where we go back with our arms. So you can see my arms are kind of here in the front and then here to the side. But I'm trying to keep my elbow tucked to my body. And you're going to feel this in the back of your deltoid. You're going to absolutely feel it there. And so just give it a little squeeze. And I'm going to go for about 10 of these. So I'm going to go in and out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Nice job. You got it. 7, 8. You're going to feel in the back of your shoulder. 9. Let's hold number 10 for a second. And 10. And can you feel that right there? Again, that's your deltoid, and it's helping out to create this type of movement. All right, shake it off for a second. Let's do arm shake. Arm shake's kind of like free movement. You can't do it wrong. Let's go ahead and bring our arms up now into the box position. So again, we're still have that kind of 90 degree angle, but now we're going to go down and up. So we're down, up. This is kind of like in football. What is this for? Is this for a touchdown? Is it for a first down? Or is it for a field goal? I think this is what they do. Maybe they might do this when you get a touchdown or a field goal. Ben would know. He's our ESPN consultant. So we're going up. And you can see when I'm up here, I got my hand. They're pretty much straight in line like with my ears. And when they're down here, look at that. I'm trying to bring them kind of like straight down there with my body. So up and down. Let's go for 4 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. Holding it up. All right. Now you're probably starting to notice that, hey, I'm feeling a little bit in my deltoids. It's different from the chicken wing. It's different from the arm circles, but we're still engaging that muscle because we're using the arm. And remember, the arm attaches to the core through the shoulder here. So if we're using the arm, we're using the shoulder. Let's go ahead and let's do one more. So this one's going to be, we're going to go up again like the goalpost, and we're going to bring it in and out. So bringing it in and out. This is like a game I play with Sophia a little bit nowadays. Who knows? Who remembers? Who else has a baby around and you do peekaboo? Sophia loves peekaboo. She's peekaboo. She loves it. She thinks it's hilarious. Peekaboo. She loves it so much. She's not even 2 years old yet. And she's just having so much fun when you hide and then you say, here I am, bringing them up, bringing them out, bringing them together. And remember our rhomboid. So in the middle of my back, I still want to be working out these muscles right there, right in the middle of the breathing motto. I want to get those muscles engaged. And I'm going to hold it up here. Let's hold the goalpost, kind of bring it back a little bit, a backwards goalpost. You can see my elbows are back. This would be to my side. This is kind of behind me. 3, 2, and 1. Absolutely. Karen just put in there, if we're using our shoulders, we're using our core. They're all attached. And so imagine, again, your shoulders here. It's kind of like if we imagine the house you live in, or the apartment, or the house, townhouse. Maybe you live in a tent. Maybe you live in an RV. Maybe you live, I used to live in a van. But it doesn't matter what it is. Imagine your house. And imagine off of your house, you were going to put a crane. Everybody knows what a crane is. You know, lift things up with the crane. They build buildings with the crane, and the crane kind of extends off the roof of your house. Maybe over your neighbor's house, you got a crane that's reaching out over that house. So now where the crane attaches to your house, that's kind of like your shoulder. And your house is the core. It's the base. It's the foundation that crane is going to be able to rely on, so that when it reaches out and grabs an object, maybe to build a house or something, that it doesn't fall over. And so your arm's very similar. For you, everybody try it. Just lift your arm up anywhere. Mine's just right here. Right now, with that arm being lifted up, you have muscles in this shoulder and in your armpit and in your core, and they are all preventing your arm from just falling right down because of gravity. Remember, if I took my phone and I tried to hold it out in the air out here, I can hold it out here if I'm holding on to it. But now if I let go, it just falls right down. So why is it that when my arm is up, I'm able to keep it up? I could keep it up here for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, maybe a minute. I don't know. But because of my muscles, that's what's going to allow me to do that. And like Karen mentioned in the chat room, it's all going to tie into our core and our ability to engage our core. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the armpits. Let's do an armpit squeeze, and then we'll do the a water break. But let's do this. Let's do an armpit squeeze, then with an arm reach. And I want you to reach out, kind of like in front of your body, like a crane. Not necessarily straight up, but kind of out this way. So we're going to squeeze and then reach. And what I want you to feel is how easy it's going to be to reach out after doing the squeeze and getting your house real strong. Here we go. Let's go for 10 of these. So we're going to go squeeze. Let's go 1, 2, and then reach for 1, 2. Squeeze 1, 2, reach 1, 2. Squeeze 1, 3, reach 1, 3. Squeeze 1, 4, reach 1, 4. Squeeze 1, 5, reach 1, 5. Squeeze 1, 6, reach 1, 6. Squeeze 1, 7, reach 1, 7. Squeeze 1, 8, reach 1, 8. Squeeze 1, 9, reach 1, 9. And last one, squeeze 1, 10, reach for 1, 10. Now, you might have felt it. I felt it. But when I reached out with my arms, it was pretty easy. After squeezing all those muscles, I mean, it's like you had the whole team all on the field or all on the court. And then when you did your reach, well, you didn't need as many, but they were there. And that's why when you did that squeeze and reach, that reach might have felt like your arms just floated right out, real easy. And it should, because again, that foundation is with your core. Let's have a sip of water, and then let's go into, let's keep it going with the upper body. I like the upper body moves. All right. Let's go ahead and let's just get some elbow action going. And what I'm thinking, I just thought of something neat. We're going to try it. It's a Friday. So we're going to go with one arm. We're going to do a bicep curl. And you can do your bicep curl out in front, or you can do your bicep curl off to the side. With the other arm, we're going to do the tricep extension. So this might be difficult to do, but again, this is going to be behind my head. So I'm going to go up and up, down and down, up and up, down and down, up and up, down and down. Try it out. Here we go. Up and up, 1, down and down, up and up, 2, down and down, 3. Keep it going. Reaching up with one arm, extending the tricep, and then getting the bicep. 4. Here we go. Up and up, down and down. 5, 6. This is like a cheer. 7. This is something like a cheerleader would do. 8, 9, and switching. So we're going to switch up. So now I'm going to do my bicep curl with my left arm and my tricep extension with my right hand. So I'm going to start in the down position. I got my hand right here by my head, and I'm going to go up and up, down and down. 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3, up. Nice job. Down, 4. This is a lot of coordination. 5. We have 2 limbs, and they're doing something different. 6, up and up, down and down. 7, up and up, down and down. 8, up and up, down and down. 9, up and up, down and down for 10. So again, that one right there, it not only got the bicep and the tricep going, but it got our attention. It got our thoughts kind of working around this coordinated movement, which that can be something that is really important. We're not always going to be, it was super tricky. It's not always going to be easy movements. And it's not always going to be like push. Sometimes we're going to be doing movements that are opposite of each other. Sometimes you might be holding one movement steady while doing another movement. Let's go ahead and play around with that a little bit too. So this is going to be fun. So let's reach out with one arm, and the other arm, let's bring it back. So you might have done this in maybe Taekwondo or karate class. So one arm is out and the other arm is back, and we're just going to switch them. We're just going to switch them out. This, I hope you've done this in Taekwondo or martial arts. And so we got our hand back and we got our hand going forward, and they're moving at the same time. Now, one arm is pushing, the other arm is pulling. And so let's go ahead. You can move at whatever speed you feel comfortable. I'm going to try to speed it up, and I'm going to see how fast that I can go. And so I'm going to start to get into a tempo. And then once you get into the tempo, you can keep working on the tempo and speeding it up. So 1 in, 1 out, but I want to keep the switch. I want to keep the smoothness of the switch. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go with punches. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And now it's starting to get tough. I don't know if I can go any faster. I have to squeeze my core to do this. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Who else felt muscles right here fire up as you moved faster, right? I see some head. So when I was doing it kind of slow, I wasn't feeling a whole lot from my core. It was working, but not a. But as I started to speed it up, you could almost feel your core was kind of tightening up on you to keep you from maybe spinning and twisting. And if you think about it, your core was preparing you for the next move. So as you were bringing that arm back, your core was kind of absorbing it and then getting ready to bring it back forward again. So again, it's pretty neat stuff that we can do when we're working on, again, in that situation, pushing and pulling. In this situation, same thing. This would be pulling and this one would be pushing. So we're doing a lot of pushing and pulling, which again, great activities to practice. Let's have a sip of water and we're going to try one more. It could be kind of fun. All right. So what I'm thinking we're going to do next up is we're going to hold a position and then move the other side. And with this one, I'm going to go all the way back to the chicken wing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this arm up and I'm going to hold it here. And with this arm, I'm going to try to make a circle. Now I have to be thoughtful or else this arm is going to start moving too. So I got to lock it in and I got to think about it. I might even have to look at it. I don't have to look at the one moving, but I might look at the one that's not moving to kind of keep it not moving. I don't want it to move. I want it to stay right there. And again, this is going to take a lot of core stability to jump in on this arm over here and keep it in place. Let's go for 5 more circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Now I feel that more on this side because this side was moving more. Those muscles were shortening and lengthening. On this side, they were just holding steady. Remember, that's the isometric hold. Now let's try the isometric hold on the other side. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do my elbow circle. And so again, moving that elbow around, trying to keep one arm steady and one arm moving. It's going to take coordination. It's going to take core control. And it is tricky. It is tricky to do. Your brain is going to want to start moving this other arm, maybe even like a Byron kayak row style. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. I can feel that. Oh my gosh. The trapezius a lot and a little bit in my deltoid. But that trapezius, it's doing a lot of work. It's also helping to hold this side up. So again, different from if we're holding them both up. Try that out. It's not too hard. Not too bad. And then do the elbow circles. If you're doing them together, that's not too bad. But when we tried to do one side doing something opposite of the other side, that's where our mind and our muscles, that's where they have to kind of start to, really work together. Big say a little easier for them on one side than the other too. And you might notice that, a lot of folks are dominant on one side. I'm what they call right-handed. My mom is left-handed. My brother, he's left-handed. My dad, he's left-handed. So I'm kind of like the oddball bumping into everybody. But sometimes when I do things with my right arm, it's a little easier for me. Then if I go to my left arm, I realize I have to concentrate. I have to maybe be a little more thoughtful. And sometimes I'll even just do it with my right hand because my left hand might be having a hard time with the coordination. And that's something that we can develop. It's something we can work on. We're always going to have one side more dominant. I'm not going to say stronger because like Nick proved that his dominant arm is his left arm. But when he was doing the heavy hold, we saw multiple times where his right arm actually outlasted the left arm. So the strength is there. Sometimes it's that coordination, and it's about the amount of practice that we do. So when we're practicing things like what we just did right there, where one arm is holding steady and the other arm's moving, that's going to actually increase our level of coordination and communication within the body. So let's go ahead. Let's do a breath hold next. Let's have a sip of water. Go to a breath hold. All right. And what we're going to do on this breath hold, I was thinking about, I want to try it out again. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you how long it's going to be for. So you got to think about that. All right. Karen's right. And same thing's about to happen right now too, Karen. So Karen's talking about it's more about being in our brain. And Karen's absolutely right. Your mind is going to control the movements. It's even going to have control over the strength. It's going to have control over all of the body and its functions. And so with the breath hold, remember, we're breathing in and out right now. Every one of you has done breathing during this workout. I know you have because I can see everybody and you're all here and everybody's breathing. So now let's go ahead and let's get a little bit of control, put some thoughtfulness on our breath. We'll do the traditional breath hold. We're 2 in and 2 out. We're going to hold the third, but I'm not going to tell you how long we're going to go for. All right. Are we ready for that? I'm not going to tell you how long it's going to be. And so I want you to mentally prepare for that. You can't do anything else here, but you can do something up here. And so again, not knowing how long it's going to be, you just got to set yourself up and try your best. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, hold. And relax. 20 seconds. That wasn't bad. I knew it was only going to be 15 or 20 seconds. I had to cough. But how many of you did that easily? Because you were thinking it was going to be a long time. So what you did was you mentally prepare. You couldn't have done anything with your lungs. There's no way. But you mentally, your mind was expecting a minute, maybe 45 seconds, but not 20. And so what you did for yourself was you set yourself up mentally to be successful. You thought about it. You got that control, maybe calmness over your body. And then when it was over at 20 seconds, you're just kind of like, oh, wow, that wasn't tough at all. So again, that's another way of showing us how our mind, it plays such an important role in our body and how our body's going to respond to exercise, or how our body's going to maybe be able to perform, and if I would have maybe said, let's do a 20-second breath hold, that might have seemed longer. It might have seemed longer amount of time because we were expecting 20 seconds. Whereas when you're not knowing what to expect and you're just prepared for anything, when you get a treat like that, it works out really good. Nice job, everybody. I saw a lot. I think almost everybody got it. I'm pretty sure everybody got that. That was awesome. And you know what? Oh, we have been practicing. I like that. You feel like you feel like I can get this. You hear breath hold, you're like, yep, I got that, because we've been doing this. And everybody, remember, just like Coach Emily talks about, having that relationship with our breath, it's so important, but it really is underappreciated. Everybody knows the breathing motto with the breathe in the good, breathe out the bad. So the breathing motto, remember, I don't think Bernie's not on here, but when we developed the breathing motto, Bernie and I, it was because we wanted Bernie's mind to be thinking about breathing while she was running. And sometimes it was tough to be thinking about the breathing and then to run. And so we would walk and breathe. And then we would try to run, but then we would stop thinking about the breathing because we were thinking about the running. And for a couple of my friends, I do it still too. With my buddy Landon, he runs a mile on the treadmill when we go to the gym. And while he's running, I sing to him, and I sing him songs about breathing. And I try to help him stay in that breathing rhythm. And if he's in the breathing rhythm, just like Bernie, if he's in the breathing rhythm, he can run almost forever. He just keeps going because he's breathing with the use of his muscles. He's not stopping the muscles to breathe. And that's important because a lot of times when you're doing an activity and you're getting tired, you might think, I want to quit. You might just need to breathe. And your body's going to make you want to quit so that you'll breathe. But you can do both. You can do them at the same time. We'll get to it in a second. You know what? Let's do a core exercise, and then the breathing motto was a song. The whole breathing motto, it was a song, and I would be running backwards. Bernie's running at me, and I'm running backwards, and I would be singing to her that song. And I would make up other songs too. So everybody knows I was in the Navy. And when you're in the military, when you go and you run as a group or you go marching as a group, there's always one person who's singing a song or calling out the steps. And that is for all the other people. Sometimes 80 people. Can you imagine getting 80 people to all move at the exact same time? How do you do that? Well, with rhythm, with song, and with the communication. And that's what we would do in the Navy. We would be running and somebody would be singing, and the song they were singing would correspond with our running. And it would help to keep you in step, keep you moving along. And that same concept works really well for us. When we're trying to exercise and trying to move ourselves along, if we can think of something that can help us to get the breathing in, our body will say, thank you for breathing. I can keep working now. All right, so again, great job on the breath hold. Let's go for a little bit of core work here. And for this first core exercise, we're going to do an abdominal squeeze, and then we're going to follow it up with a double knee elbow tap. So we're going to do 10 of these. You can do this standing. You can do this sitting down. but we're going to squeeze the core, and then we go knee, elbow, and then back to a squeeze. All right, that's going to be the move, and we're going to go 10 times, and the squeezes will be for different times. So here we go. I'll call it out. It'll be random as can be. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and tap. And squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and tap. There we go. And squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and tap. Oh, you're going to start to feel it. Those muscles are going to stay tight. And squeeze. 2, 1, and tap. So we're breaking up the squeeze with the tap. And squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze. 2, 1, and tap. Tap. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 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 tap. Squeeze. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and tap. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and tap. One more. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and tap. Woo! And relax. Wow, what a difference, everybody. I'll tell you what, if we would have just done those exercises by themselves, we wouldn't feel like this. I feel muscles in my back. I feel muscles in my core. I feel all over my body. And what we did right there was, again, we kind of did a little bit of a mind game, but we totally got our body to be prepared. And what happened when I did 4 and then 4 and then 4, and then you start to kind of think like, okay, it's going to be 4 again. And then we did 14. And did you feel the difference on that 14? Your body, after 4 seconds, it kind of thought like, I want to relax. I just did 4 a couple times. I know what 4 feels like. Kara's feeling it. But what happened was when you knew it was 14, you used your mind and you dived into those muscles and you fired them up and you got all the way through. And it's just showing you again how that mind, how you have such a great connection with your core, with your breathing, with your thoughts. It's super, super powerful stuff. And it's why we're practicing it for this workout. Let's go ahead, everybody. Let's have a sip of water and let's bring up some leadership. And we have, let's go ahead and bring up Nick. And Nick, how about you give us a core exercise? And then after you, Nick, let's go ahead and bring up Byron, and we'll keep Nick up, and we'll have the guys do their first 2024 workout together. So we'll follow along with Byron. Nick will be the student, and we'll see what Byron's got for us in store for 2024. Does that sound good? Some head nods. All right, good stuff. Everybody, Nick is already getting up. He's getting into position, and he has an exercise stick with him right there. And Nick, you're unmuted. Go ahead and tell us what we're going to do.
Teapot.
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 Are you doing the teapot with the bar?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Twig
Twist reach.
lead.
Reach with the bar.
Every pot.
Coffee pot.
Every pot.
Coffee pot into the bar.
Drown that.
Ground touch.
Drown that.
Ooh, I like. Oh, look at that ground touch. Wow, Nick, that's a good move. Oh, and then he's going witch's pot. I bet he's going to switch it up to the other side using the witch's pot as the transition. Let's see. Oh, he did, everybody. What a cool move, Nick. Teapot and then an overhead tea. That's got to be tough. That's a 10-pound bar. Nice move. Hey, Catherine. Nice job. He's going for the twist reach and another twist reach. Wow, Nick, the creativity, the coffee pot. He's coffee potting with the bar. And then here we go with a ground touch. And another ground touch. Byron, go ahead and get your video started. You got to push that button on your screen. Byron, keep going, Nick. And Byron, go ahead and hit that button right there where you see to start video. There you go. And now Nick's going for a baton spin. He's getting warmed up for Byron a little bit there. Everybody, we got Mary Jo. We got North County and Lenny and Terry in the house. Nice job. Oh, he's going. Is that the typewriter?
Yeah.
Woo-wee. Nice job, Nick, doing the typewriter side to side. Oh, wow. Now he's going for a knee, a high knee to the bar. There we go. Reaching it up. And Byron, go ahead and check your screen, Byron. You got to hit that button for your video. There we go. Nick's still doing the high knee lift with the bar. And now he's doing the front raise. I like that front raise move. All right, Nick, you keep it going. Byron still doesn't have his video on yet, so you still keep it going. What does he got? You do okay, so what do you got? What are you doing? Oh, so you're doing the arm raise with the weight and then the arm raise without the weight. Nice. There we go. Nice moves. Nice job. There we go. Everybody's getting it going there. Good job, Carl. Good job, everybody. Byron's gone. He maybe wasn't working. He had to log out and come back in. Nice job. Holding your arms up. Both arms up. Good job, Nick. Holding both arms up in the air. What are you doing there? Some punches?
Yeah.
All right. He's doing punches. He's using the baton. There you go, Evan. Nice job, Sammy. There you go. Doing those punches with the baton. There you go, Tyler. Tyler just punched the computer right there. Look at that. Tyler got us right there in the computer screen. Nice job. Oh, going up behind his neck. And down into the squat. Going up and down. How many squats are we going to do? Oh, a squat with a high knee. That's a great move. Doing a squat and then a high knee. Remember, if you're in a seated position, you're going to do an elbow to knees and then a high elbow on each side. Go ahead and do another one for us, Nick. There you go. Doing the squat. Look at Nick's squat is great. You got great balance, Nick. You're strong, man. You got to remember, it starts here, then here, and then the rest of your body will be strong. Do one more of those squats. Real strong. Let's see what you got. Look at that squat, Nick. That's an excellent squat. High knee. High knee. Wonderful job. Keep it going, Nick. You're in the leadership spot right here. I think Byron, he might have had to run. He might be out on a walk. All right, what do you got next? Let's do another arm raise, but he's got the weight on one side. Nice. I like it. Let's do a time check. Keep going, Nick. You're doing good. Go ahead and get something else if you want it. He's got a pool noodle, everybody. A pool noodle and a heavy bar. Wow. So doing the double arm raise, one is a light object and one is a heavy object. And now he's putting them both on the ground, and you can see how that pool noodle is not cooperating, but he's got to command it. There you go. Thank you, Karen. Nice job. Nick, are you putting them together?
Yes.
He's trying to combo the bar and the noodle. What's he going to do with the bar and the noodle? Oh, my. Oh, it's a double witch's pot with. Wow, Nick, look at that. Doing the double witch's pot. Oh, my gosh, using the noodle and the resistance bar together. What a creative idea, everybody. How cool is this? Going around and around. Holding it, and he's going for the inchworm. Oh my gosh, this is an inchworm. Oh, there he goes. He's getting down low. It's tough with that noodle. I know it is. Those noodles, they don't want to stay on the ground. He's going down, and then he's bringing it up. Nice job, Nick. Why don't you give us some baton spins, too, with the bar or the noodle. You know what? Try it with just the noodle now. Put the bar down, and let's see how well you can do with the noodle because it's a lightweight. So check this out, everybody. There you go. So Nick just was using a heavy bar. Now he's got the light noodle. And Nick, give us whatever you want to do. There you go. Up and down over the neck. Nice move. Up and down into a knee tap. I like that. Into the baton spin. There you go, Nick. Get it spinning. I want you to get it spinning, and then I want you to go as fast as you can. Once you get it moving, wait till you have the rhythm, and then speed it up. And don't worry about dropping it because it's just a pool noodle. There you go. Even faster. Even faster. There you go. Don't worry about it anymore. Just go as fast as you can. As fast as you can. Speeding it around. Moving it around. Moving it around. There you go, man. You got this. Moving it around. Moving it around. Keep it spinning. Keep it spinning. Keep it spinning. Faster, faster, faster. There you go. There you go. You're moving fast now. Give us a countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Nice job. Nick, go ahead and have a sip of water. We got Byron. He's coming right back in right now. And let's see if Byron has got... Byron's got himself set up. There we go, Byron. We're going to get you set up here. Byron's back in the house. And let's see if Byron, go ahead and get that video going, Byron. We'll get you all set up here. Ask you to unmute there, Byron. You got to hit those 2 buttons on your screen. And everybody go ahead and have a water break with Nick right here. And we got Byron's going to be getting his video started up here in just a moment. I wonder why it's not coming up. I don't know. Good job, Lorraine. Lorraine's getting an extra move there. All right. Well, while Byron's getting his video started, Nick, how about
I believe Sammy wanted to be a leader today.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, Nick, what do you think about that? Let's bring Sammy up, everybody. Sammy, does that sound good? Thumbs up. Yeah, nice. Sammy in the house. Everybody give Sammy a round of applause. Doing first time bringing up some leadership here. And Sammy, go ahead and tell us what exercise you want us to do.
Let's do punch.
Doing some punches. Nice. There we go. You go ahead and call out the moves.
Yeah. You want me to count it?
Yeah, you can count too.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Nice job. You have another move for us?
Yes.
What's another one?
This one?
Going side to side?
Yeah. 1,
excellent move.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Wow, excellent job. Do you have one more for us you want to do?
I think that's it.
That's it. Do you want to do the boxing pattern or the jumping jacks with me?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to do? The boxing or the jumping jacks?
The boxing.
All right. Here we go, everybody. So we'll do our boxing pattern. Me and Sammy will do it together. And remember, we'll get our hands up and we'll go punch,
Punch.
punch,
Punch.
the hook,
The hook.
the hook,
Hook.
uppercut,
Uppercut.
uppercut,
Uppercut.
down punch,
Down punch.
down punch,
Down punch.
block,
Block.
block,
Lock.
duck,
Duck.
duck again,
Duck again.
elbow,
Elbow.
elbow,
Elbow.
knee,
Knee.
knee,
Knee.
kick,
Kick.
kick,
Kick.
high five,
High five.
high five,
High five.
low five,
Low five.
low five,
Low five.
and clap.
Clap.
Nice job, Sammy. Excellent job. Everybody give Sammy a round of applause. First time joining us with leadership. Sam, are you going to hang out with us tonight on the Fitness Social too?
Yeah.
Awesome. Everybody remember, just like what me and Sammy are talking about, is every Friday night at 6 o'clock on California time. So if you live in California, it's 6 o'clock. If you live in, say, like maybe Michigan or in North Carolina or New York City, it might be at 8 o'clock or later on. But at 6 o'clock, we get together and we do the Friday night fitness social. We've been doing it now for 2 years, and we get together and we hang out. Sammy's been joining us on Friday nights. Ben's there.
I would say more like 3.
Has it been 3?
We
It's been
started-
a while, everybody. It was COVID time.
Yeah.
And everybody, I want you to feel like if you don't have plans for Friday night, if you don't have, something to go to, or maybe plans with your family or your friends, then join us on the fitness social. It's the same link that you're on right now. So you don't need a new link. You just come back as if you were going to do the workout with us again, but we're not going to do a workout. We just hang out. Sometimes we watch like a video, like an educational video. Sometimes we talk about like our goals and making plans and things like that. So one of the things we talked about last week was about being a leader, and for folks who wanted to be a leader this year to get a chance to do that. Sammy had mentioned that he wanted to be a leader, and today, Sammy, you just already achieved that goal, man. What a great start to the new year. Sammy's showing us how it's done, everybody. This is what Sophie was talking about, and Carrie, with that breathing motto of go reach those goals first. Because once you have that goal, now you can pick a new goal and you can keep working towards that. And it's just incredible, everybody, when you got to be sometimes a little brave. I know sometimes it can be a little intimidating, but you got to remember that if you've been working out with us for a while, you got what it takes and you know the moves. And I know that you can do leadership just like Sammy and Byron and Nick and so many of our friends on here are doing. If you want to do that, remember, let us know in 2024 that you want to be a leader and we will make it happen. Marguerite in the house. Great to see you. Oh my gosh, she's up in San Francisco. That's awesome. Carl did a great job today. Evan, you too, man. Tyler, everybody did a really, really good job. Let's check in with Ben. Who do we have for the breathing motto? Who do you think to wrap it all up? It was great starting breathing motto.
Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead and
let's do Lorraine.
That's what I was thinking, Carrie. Oh my gosh. She read my mind. Lorraine, does that sound good? Yes. Oh my, Carrie, how did you know? I wanted to say something, but then I was like, no, I'm going to let her make her own decision. And I was thinking Lorraine, and you were thinking Lorraine. And now here we go, everybody. Lorraine for the breathing motto for our Friday workout. Take it away, Lorraine.
Oh, okay. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe out the worst. Breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first.
Lorraine, I love your version of the breathing motto. It is so wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. Give Lorraine a big round of applause. Sammy, Nick, Byron, we're going to get you up here as soon as we can. And everybody, again, thanks to Ben, Carrie, Karen, and Sophie for helping us out today as the co-host. I can't do this without you. Everybody, this has been a wonderful first kickoff to the year. We only had 2 workouts this week, so maybe you got in another one on your own. Maybe you'll do something this weekend, but keep your momentum going, everybody. If you're here right now, you have momentum. You have started off the new year with healthy intentions, and you're doing great. So keep it going. Don't slip and slide. Keep that momentum going, getting strong in our minds and strong in our bodies. Again, thank you to everybody who was on here. Everybody, here we go. Nick's going to bring us down with the countdown. And Nick, take it away, my friend.
Ako tayo na po, the New Year 2024, Penador, you will do bye, body, 21.
Bye, everybody. Ben, did you have
Alright,
something you
thank
want to say,
you.
man?